Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Well, on today's show we've got a map that doesn't proclaim to be anything special. It's certainly not the prettiest map you've ever seen. It won't be the best detailed map you've ever seen, and not the one with the most gameplay options. What it has got about it though is it looks like it would be a hell of a lot of fun to play on. I very rarely say that. It just looks easy to build on, and the shapes would really lend themselves to some interesting shapes in the city. So this is good. This is good. Now, do you like fun maps? Do you like fun shows? Well, if you do, I guess it's time for a daily reminder. That's right, hitting the like button really does support the channel, gets me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day. Thank you for your support. Today's map is Pirates Bay by BWild58. Now, we have done BWild once in the past, back in episode 803. There's your start square, looks good to me. On that occasion, they only got 8 stars. This map blows that away as far as I'm concerned. There's your terrain heights, very easy to build, very flat throughout, looks good to me. And the resources clear in the main build area and, well, lots of resources in the south. So yeah, I would say that works too. Off to the workshop, no DLC required, but there is a requirements list on the right hand side. Not very many things there really, are there? There's no recommended theme, so we're going vanilla temperate because that's what's there, and we'll be using the Starburg LUT. Now, there is a one-click collection if you want to use that. Included in that are all of the intersections. Now, you don't need to subscribe to the intersections, but it is quite nice that they're there because it just gives a little bit of nod to the creators. So well done to the creators of those. Okay, now let's have a look at the map and see how much fun it could actually be. Well, off in the fog here at the moment. The only thing I would point out here is the down ramp on the, there we go. It's a little bit steeper than I would have liked on a realistic map. And I guess it's going to be little things like that would be going to be the difference between it getting an extra star here or there. That said, if you have a look at the trees, the tree selection is excellent. The tree placement's really nice. I'm liking the slopes on the riverbanks here, very nice as well. Perfect bridge there. There's a lot of good work. There'll be a few minor things that I'm going to grumble about, but I'm going to point out the good stuff. We've got equidistant on the highways here, whether that's been done with the parallel road tool or by freehand, I don't know for sure. I don't know, but it is, again, it's good work. And then we've got the intersection here, and it looks like it just blends perfectly with the highways. The amount of times that we see these plopped intersections and they just look just awkward the way that they merge in with the highways. Okay, so are these road heights good is the thing? Well, everything looks pretty good. We've got, it just looks slick, doesn't it? It looks very slick. No clipping street lamps here, here or here, but there is one clipping street lamp, just the one over here. Very minor thing and probably won't bother many people. You know, I would suspect actually people playing this map will not be bothered by that one iota. Okay, now we're going back down to ground level before bumping back up to the elevated section for the bridge. Now, I would have kept that elevated. It just seems silly that we have to drop down for that short period of time. I would have left it up in the air. It looks fine like that, I feel. Then we're dropping back down for our next intersection. This is kind of fine because there's lots of things going on here. And it's a very, again, a very well chosen intersection. It's going to do the job really well. And not a single clipping street lamp anywhere. Very nice work indeed, by the original creator and of course by the Ploppy. Got a slightly clipping tree there, but I'm not that worried about that one. A little bit jinky janky on the highway there as it goes into the bridge mode again. And of course we've got the floating power station just to give the bridge the electricity that it requires. And then back down to ground level for the intersection. I think we're going to need to take this one to head down towards the start square. And again, good, solid, simple, nice. It'll be a nice free-flowing intersection, this one. Very happy with all of that. And yes, now heading down towards the start square intersection. This is quite a nice little one. Another one that we don't see very often. And it's tidy and clean. And well decorated as well. I think that would work okay. And it's a start square, which means we have the asset of the day. Now this one, it's kind of like a variation. It's Medieval in Ivy by macluk. Now the original version of this, and I've forgotten who made it now. I had the written notes, but it's gone. But yes, it is linked to from the workshop page, and that was a 4x4 asset. This one is a 2x2. So macluk has taken the original asset, shrunk its footprint down, and it still looks amazing. So a nod to the original creator as well. Factoids, because factoids. On this date in 1899, January 23rd, 1899, Humphrey Bogart was born, although his film company Warner Brothers claimed that he was born on Christmas Day in order to romanticize his image. Humphrey Bogart, born today in 1899. Frankly, no, that's a different film altogether and a different actor. Do you know what? I'm just going to stop talking. Oh, no, I should keep talking, shouldn't I, really? Medieval in Ivy by macluk. This is just nice to see it. The footprint resized, a very nice asset as well. And back to the highways and the rail. We'll do the rail in a moment. We won't bother concentrating on the rail just now. Although, actually, this intersection here, swirly about. I like this. Nicer. Like a cyclone in the middle there. Looks good to me. If we come over here, have a look at the rail on the opposite side here. First of all, we've got a bit of an upslope coming out of the tunnel. Then we're going flat at the ground level. And then we go into a dip. And put the terrain lines on there. So you can see we go uphill, across, down. And then there's a bit of a climb to go up onto the bridge. So that's... just a little bit of cleaning up, I feel, in terms of detailing. Again, I don't feel that anybody playing this map will actually be that bothered by that, because they're going to be more of your vanilla rules. Although there will obviously be some custom assets involved as well. Anyways, let's head off into the fog. A little nod to my Facebook, the official BonBonB page on Facebook. Feel free to go and join me over there, because occasionally I'll share a nugget or two, and it's always a good bit of fun over there. Okay, the rail. We'll now have a look at the rail. We've got a few different routes with the rail that we can follow. We'll follow this one because why not? You know. We'll head towards the start square because there are a couple of things I want to show you. We've got some slightly encroaching trees onto the catenary wires there, which is probably not particularly healthy. Okay, now down here we have a little branch off to take us down to some pre-cut docks, which are just down here, which is pretty much right by all the resources. So very good for industry. So that's quite a nice touch as well. And then we go into a little, these tunnels have got slightly unrealistic ramps going down them for the trains. But again, as suggested before, I don't think that players playing this map will be that bothered about it. Nip across the bridge here into the middle of this intersection, and this has got a little hidden treat. If we can just nip and then go vertical and have a look at the hidden treat there you go. You've got one of those going on underneath, which is fine, I guess. I'm gonna have too much rail traffic going through it. And then you've got this, and I'm a little concerned about this, because we go into a tunnel here. Then the rail emerges over there and it just stops dead. And I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with a rail that stops dead right here. Right by the start square, great, but how do you access it?
Are you having trouble keeping roundabouts around when you connect other roads? Do you wonder how on earth do other people manage this? Then you need BonBonB's Guide to Perfect Roundabouts. Click the information button now.
And so back to Pirates Bay by BWild58, and we have a shipping route. Of course we have a shipping route. And it bends. It's a bendy shipping route. It's just fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's not an issue. Oh, we have a right angle bend here though. That's less fine. So well, we're going to snake our way across over here, and we have another sharper than right angle bend that goes back to the edge of the map. So it looks a bit like a nose. Down here, around a couple of nostrils here, and back up the other way. Yeah, there's going to be some ships doing some funny stuff around there. Then if we head down this way, it takes us off to the edge of the map, which means water flow time. And we have rivers, and yes, the rivers are flowing as rivers should do, from the uphill bits to the downhill bits and under the bridges rather than over them. Everything's pretty damned good there. I have no problems with that at all. And over on Twitter, it's at Edge of the Sofa. Do follow me there. Okay, let's have a look at the map as a whole. Lots of lovely build plane. I'm questioning the height of... We've got some keys here. We have subscribed to them, obviously, and they've got the old the tyres along the side there. And they look nice. They just look really, really high up. Really, really high up. We come over here. That's much better look over here. I wonder how high this is. 10, 26 meters. Yeah, that's probably a bit too steep for most ships. Maybe the big cruisers would be okay with that. We've got some bush detailing up the side of the rivers. I don't mind that. That looks okay. It's just clean and tidy and consistent. It's not proclaiming again to be the prettiest map you've ever seen, but it's clean and it's tidy and it's fine. Do like this big old like saltwater lake thing going on here. This is a thing of beauty. You might argue that it's taking away a lot of build space, but do you know what? I don't mind that too much. You can always reclaim it later. And here's your fields with your fertile, your ore, and your the other stuff, oil. That's it. And then your forestry over here as well. So if you really want to get over here, oh, and then you've got some mountains, which basically they're not pretty. They're not pretty, but a vanilla temperate theme. They're never going to be pretty mountains, are they? But yeah, all told, I don't mind it at all. And even the fantasy water spawn point, I can even live with that. But what do you think of this map? Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the Viewers' Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. What do I think? The outside chance, possibly, knowing you lot. What do I think? Star-wise, I think aesthetically, it's basic, but it's clean and it's tidy. I'm going high 3. Can't go 4 stars, but I think high 3 is a good score. Detailing, again, it's basic. Few things to clean up on. Definitely an improvement on the last map. I'm gonna go solid 3 on this one. Nothing really you need to fix on this particular map. And gameplay potential, I think it's really quite playable. But more importantly than that, I think it would be a lot of fun to play. I can't give it 5 stars because I just feel that there's it's kind of like maybe a twice through map. But 4 stars is a good score, so I'm going to go 4 stars. So there you go, Pirates Bay by BWild58. And because I'm convinced I would have a lot of fun building on here, gets my BonBonB seal of approval. Can't see too much wrong with it. If you're not worried about a detailer's build, get on and build on that one. That's a good one. If you're detailing, maybe not so much. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, for commenting, for liking, and for subscribing, for joining me for another map in the What's Map series. We've got the Friday map tomorrow. Is it Friday map tomorrow? Is it Friday's map today? No, it's Friday's map tomorrow. I don't know. I'm losing track of days now. I'm very, very tired. Please let me sleep. I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a great day, and you've been very, very welcome, of course.